Hello folks, here I am again reviewing another sound unit I got today. Now this sound unit is the Alan Bond design, that's what they call it, and it's sold by technobotsonline.com. It cost about just under £40, I think 38 Great British pounds or something like that, and I paid about £9 or £10 for postage. So the whole unit cost me about £50 including postage. Now note that it's only the unit that you get, contrary to the other unit I reviewed some days ago. This comes without a loudspeaker, and you have to pretty much set it up and get the speaker by yourself. Now both units have their advantages and their disadvantages. I'll get to that, but this unit seems actually quite good. There's something I would like to point out, however. You may notice there's a little burnt electronic component on my board. Yes, and how did that happen? I didn't connect anything wrongly. Trust me. It's something I need to just mention to those who might decide to buy this unit, that if you have the Axial ESC, the one that Axial, the company Axial makes, I think it's Castle that is the original maker of the speed controller, and then Axial sells them in their cars. Now, if you have that ESC, be very careful. As soon as you connect the battery, without switching on the on plug, that means it's off, by some funny circumstance, current goes into the unit and it heats up and it starts burning. Luckily I noticed the magic smoke coming out really quick and I put it off. It apparently has not damaged anything. So far so good. It seems to be working. But note, anytime you switch off the Axial on and off button while connected to the battery, somehow it gives a wrong current value into this unit that it can't handle, and it starts burning. So what I did was I cut off the on and off switch and left it in permanent on. I just bridged it. I was going to do that anyway because I usually remove the on and off switch when I waterproof my cars. So I just did that, and as long as you do that, it works fine. Now I have a speaker, a little waterproof speaker I have there. I made a little baffle for it, so it holds it in place, and the sound waves from the other end do not interfere with those on the front, and it's better for the acoustics. And I've kind of like set it up. Now this unit is the unit that has both diesel, petrol, and you can even, believe it or not, get it to sound like a steam engine. Now I'm primarily interested in the diesel sound effect, and that's what I've set it up for. So I'll just set it up and plug in the battery and let you see how it sounds. Now I've set it up, I've put the battery on, but just in case I forget before I stop the video, it's actually quite straightforward to set up. This is the manual that comes with the unit, and this is the wiring diagram, which is actually quite straightforward and easy. I hope you can see it there. Anyway, I've set it up now, and the unit is ready to go, set for diesel. And the beautiful thing about this sound unit is that it's so real that you can actually make a cranking up, you know, the startup sound, the diesel startup. It's really nice. You can do it a couple of times if you want the real effect without moving, and it's really cool. Take a look at this. Now all I did was squeeze the throttle without giving more throttle effect, and it just goes out on its own. It senses that, you know, the car is not moving, so it dies out. I think it's quite cool. However, if I give the slightest pressure on the throttle, then it remains on and it idles. Now idling is only about 20 seconds. Again, after 20 seconds, if it senses that there's no throttle activity, it also goes off. Now it'll go for about 20 seconds before it dies again. Now, I did mention that there are advantages and disadvantages. Wow, this is loud. That's better. It's actually quite nice, and I'm using only a 0.5 watt speaker, 8 ohms, 0.5 watts, and it's so loud. I dare to think if it was a larger speaker how loud it'll be. So it's actually quite cool. Like I said, be careful if you're using the axial ESC. Cut off and join your on and off so it's permanently off, otherwise you can risk burning your Alan Bond Technobots Online sound unit. Now it's quite nice. I'm very pleased with it. It sounds very real. The advantages of this unit is that, one, it's of course more realistic than the other one I reviewed. You can see the other video of the sound unit I reviewed on my YouTube channel. You can do the startup cranking noise. The other one, it was not possible with the other one. And then it has the idle effect. After 20 seconds it goes off, which is actually quite cool. And of course there are three effects. There's the gasoline engine, the petrol engine, of course, the diesel engine, and the steam engine. And not only that, you can actually adjust how many cylinders you want in the sound. So a 4-cylinder and an 8-cylinder will sound different, of course. Those are the advantages. The disadvantages are it's more complicated to set up than the other one. The other one was virtually plug and play. It seems to be a very sensitive unit. I'll have to make it watertight. The other one was already watertight, so this is going to get a layer or two of Plastidip so it can tolerate splashes. And of course the other one, like I said, is pretty much more straightforward and comes with everything you need, the speaker, the unit, and all. So it's kind of like a free choice, a user choice. See what fits best in your case. If you want a more realistic, delicate unit that needs a little bit more work, or you want a rugged unit that doesn't sound as real. Most importantly, this unit does not have throttle delay. The throttle delay on the other unit I reviewed was quite irritating, but this unit does not have it. So by and large I'm quite pleased. It's a very nice unit, and at a very fair price too. Thanks for watching, and again, see my channel for the other sound unit review. And it's the Alan Bond design, sold by Technobots Online. I'll put a link where you can buy it in my channel. Have a nice day.